Yo, yo, yo. It's time to go. I'm back again with all my friends. Let's do it. Nah, I've been getting clapped all week. It's hard to start the stream off like that, but I had some really good trade analysis. I had some really good trade ideas. This one, I tried the stops and got hit. And then, even if I didn't try the stops, if I left them down where I had them, I still would have got tagged before price action pushed where I wanted to go. This is AUD USD. I come out the game raw. I ain't introduced nothing, but let me see. Coming to the agent session. This is what I was looking for. This is a 15-minute chart. Go out to the hourly. Kind of explain some of the markings, and then kind of explain the thought idea for the trade setup possibility tonight. Got about 30 minutes before I think market gonna get active. So, price action opened up over here on the weekly Sunday on June 26th, 5 o'clock. Price action gave you a high, gave you a low, pretty much bouncing up and down ever since. Overall, what I saw was on the 1 hour, pretty much, in the 4 hours, kind of more jammed, but on the 1 hour, you can pretty much see that price action is bullish. Didn't necessarily really see a reason to take shorts at this point. Give me one ball. Yeah. So price action coming to the agent session. That's where we at. That's what price looking for. So I'm looking for what I was looking for at the beginning. Let me see, 15 minutes. I'm looking and I'm waiting to see how price action reacts once it gets to either one of my zones. And what I had on this trade was, why is it still playing? All right, so what I had on this trade was price action opened up somewhat bearishly. It don't look like much on the 15, but on the 5 minute, you can see what you get. From that 6 o'clock open, price action downtrend, lower low, high low, lower high. Yeah, shit. High, low, lower high, lower low. So what I was looking for was price action. When the momentum time came into the market to make a decision whether it's going to impulse to the downside to the upside. So what we're looking for on the 5 minute chart, I came down onto the 5 minute chart because I feel like you can see the structure a lot better, and it kind of helps give the psychology behind the trade and the idea of why I even took the trade. But so sitting at the charts, watching this, seeing this price action happen, so I push up. So I said, okay, price action. If price action pulls back to 50% of this impulsive move, I'll take a buy going back to the upside to retest the highs in the forage, outlined in black right here. So what you got was the agent range. Trying to skip through. Yeah, which place? Bar replay didn't pull it out so far, but nope. This one. All right, so about right here. Price action pushed up and then one by one came down, touched the 50. So when I saw it do this, this is what made me want to enter the trade. As I saw it rejecting on the 1 minute lower time frame, I saw it pulling back up. I wanted to hit buy, but I didn't. So this is where I actually got in. Hit buy as that candle pushed up, and then price action pushed down and pushed back up. And I'm trying to see at which point, which candle. I think it was somewhere right here is where I trailed the stops to right there, and then they got smacked immediately. I was thinking if price action was pushing past more because we started closing below the 50% level of the fibs. The trade idea setup started to become invalid. Running this trade idea from before, price pushes up, come back and respects the 50, stays above the 50, and it takes off back to the top side. So once this candle closed below, after I saw this candle rejected, I was like, okay, I feel confident taking the buy. This is what happened. I started to trail the stops because I thought it was going to drop down lower, and then came down, hit the trailing stops. And then, like I said, it took off immediately after it hit trailing stops, but letting it continue to play, it would have came and wicked me out anyway, right there. And then it finally would have pushed. And that was right at 9 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock. My throat dried in a mother. So overall, idea was there. Stop losses wasn't really there. I was only scalping this trade, so definitely dynamic risk on this. Very, very, very small amount. I don't know if I took this one on the live. I think I did. I did take this on the other live. So the live before this one, if you go back and watch that one, they got this trade set up on there, this idea. And that's what happened. So going back to the higher time frames, to the 1 hour, what I saw was price action. As we advance, price action started to break structure on the 1 hour time frame. So I can do is go ahead and delete this. Delete this. And I had a little note of what I was thinking, or thought process throughout the trade, and what made me try to stop when I got out. So that was there. Remove this field and these red zones. We can keep everything else. All right. So when things started playing out, what I saw was this morning price action closed below structure on a 1 hour time frame. So price action ultimately could be falling back in line with the higher time frame trend, 4 hour and up. It's just bearish. So continue to watch it throughout the New York session. Continues to make lower lows and lower highs back into that 4 hour support. And what I was looking for was the shorts below here, because I knew with these equal lows right over here, price action was gonna have one big ass candle that broke through that level. So I missed those shorts. Yeah, just not looking at the charts at the right time, and it flushed through there. So I was looking for that, because remember I was talking about this on another video I did. I was talking about these lows when I thought price action could wick down here and grab these lows, then push higher. But this here is breaking 4 hour structure. So we got this daily structure right down here in the gray. 1 second. What else? Come on. But yeah, so price action closing below the 4 hour support, and pretty much this is where we at. Well, we can pretty much just turn this off as far as to see where price action is right now in the market. So we're currently retracing back into that support. I got this little lower time frame in the 1 hour, 30-minute, 15-minute uptrend going on right here. Not very significant, but potentially looking for a retracement or possibly wick back into this level before shorting off again, or just to see a break and retest of this lower time frame trend line back into that 1 hour level. So we get everything lined up. See if we can get 20.5. I need some music. Some of that music. Shout out back. Oh damn, I forgot to mark all that out. Jeez. Alright, either way. Carry on. Alright, so looking at this, price action broke below 4 hour structure, and we're retesting and currently maintaining below the structure. So like I said, yeah, we potentially look for if you want to say this is the high, this is the low that broke below structure. This is the pullback from that low for continuation. So potentially what we would have now is a new 4 hour lower high. Come on. So and then a new 4 hour low right down here, which I'll have to redefine on the 1 hour just because I had a wicks setting up. So this level right here will now become the important 1 hour level. I marked it up on the 1 hour. I thought that was 4H. But either way, still high, low, lower high, lower low. New 4H, lower high, new lower low. Still lines up. And then let's get to the 15 and see what crackling. So you want to hide some up in there. Yeah, once I get AU lined up. So you had a little break of this trend line. Yeah, what time is it? 7:40, about 20 minutes. So potentially got a little high point right here within the market. In the first 15 to 30 minutes of the Asian session. So we'll see what happens with that. See if we can smack something. But overall, mess around with risky business. Just because the market's been choppy for like the last 2 weeks, there ain't too much news popping off for the AUD. Today's Wednesday the 29th. We all the way down here. Powell spoke. That's my JPY yellow for the news and a bunch of other stuff. This is how I got smacked last night. Let me see. This is the other trade I took. I'm salty too. What I saw was during the New York and the London started producing a little downtrend. So as we started to come to the end of New York close, downtrend starts to exhaust and you got these small exhaustion candles. What I saw was if you pump out to that hourly, a new price action just created the new lower low that broke below structure, so we need to pull back. What we gonna pull back to? I thought we would at least made it to the top of this zone. So I had buys from like way down here, pushed all the way up, and then watch that candle close all the way down. I didn't close out the trade because I thought that was still let me see what we got back over here. I thought there was still potential for it to push higher, at least to attempt for the liquidity under here. So that's why I didn't close when I started seeing the breakdown in the lower time frames. Let me mark this up a second. Okay, yep. So that was the Asian Open. I took the buys from right here. I had a ton of them somewhere up in here. And I had targets. First targets was, I think, above this level. You see it better on the higher time frames. Yeah, I think first targets was right at this level. And then second targets was right into this level, somewhere up in here. And I had stops right under this candle right here. And that reset. Oh man. Switch back to the 5 minute. So watching price action open from the Asian, I just saw it push up and just kind of do a little data right here. I kind of saw this as at the time I saw this little push right here as manipulation, since as I knew on the higher time frames we had just made the low. So I knew, either I was just gonna have a really quick loss, or this was a pump fake to the downside. So I waited for it to started producing these candles below this level, and I was watching it on the 1 minute. And as soon as structure shifted on the 1 minute, I got in a whole bunch of buy positions right over there. Yeah, this is it yesterday. Whole bunch of buy positions right over there. First target was to that first level, and then second TP was up. I knew it had to pull back, but it didn't. It was pushing up, coming back down, and got smacked. I thought there still was a chance because it did push below this wick. That could have been a liquidity grab for it to potentially skyrocket back up. So I gave it a little hope, and then a couple minutes later, it was a wrap. So, yeah, got smacked. So potentially, I know we are bearish. So, yeah, it's pretty much waiting game at this point because don't know if we're gonna pull back for liquidity to continue bearish or if we just gonna continue dropping from right here. The New York high, the New York low, the London high, the London low. So coming from the Asian session, let's see. What is now? What have been age? No. So coming from the Asian session of yesterday, price action started downtrending a bit. The London high created a new lower high for the market, high, low, lower high, lower low. We pulled back during New York, grabbed liquidity above that London high, tried to push lower, couldn't, respected that low, and then just started consolidating to the right. So, yeah, price action is already acting up. Ultimately, let me see this 4-hour level because I don't like how big that is. I'm gonna take it from the ultimate lows. Just way down here. So the first area we looking to see where price action reacts from here. See if we break them through, or if we get the hot pass and push back to the top side. All the way down here, and then over here. That's ugly. That's better. From right there. Let's see if we get the hot pass. And then we're gonna peel off to that Bitcoin. See what Bitcoin hitting for. But overall, pretty much nothing on AU. Couldn't tell you because I know price action is bearish, but I wouldn't necessarily want to sell into support because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. So I ain't too happy about shorts and I ain't too happy about longs because I know for sure on higher time frames we are bearish. You know, definitely could be interested. Could be interested in pullback. Not really either. So pretty much chop on AU. Might be able to catch a scalp short, but ain't no guarantees. Right on top of support. Yep. All right. So click on the Bitcoin and see what crackling. Ooh. Delete that. Ooh, that's just still play all the way out. Oh man, I think I missed my entry. Hell yeah. Most definitely did. Alright, so what I saw on Bitcoin was I had a sell limit from up here. Price action did not enter me. Targets was down here. Down here somewhere. Yeah, this is the buys into the sales. Sell limit never activated. and then the targets is all the way down in the green. And then they smacked. And what I was looking for early when I was watching this was, when I saw a price action had developed this big wick right here, I'm looking for a price action to fill that wick, and then short from there. But as you can see, oh, biffidus. That's corny, bro. That's corny, bro. You left without me, bro. I thought we was gonna be ready for hell. Hey, man. Can't make a retard noise in the video. But yeah. Oh, hold up. My mama. Shout out to my mama. Yeah, but for Bitcoin, we definitely need to see some closure below this, because that was my entry, and the next support area is around 20,000, 27. So, depending on what price action do right up in there, man, man, I'm live. I'm live on YouTube. Go look. Go. Come listen. I just come live. Man, you know, damn earthquake, man. You watching, quit watching the news. I'm telling you, quit watching the news. But yeah, I'm salty. Because this got potential to just keep leaking. Man. Let me see how you get let's see. What is that? Let's go back. Nope, it's still won't stay up there. Alright, let's do that. Bam, bam. And then that ain't gonna work. Alright, so I gotta figure that out too. Yeah, that'd be something else I gotta work on. Cause I don't know how to display that to the front so I can see the chat. But anyways, I think Bitcoin gonna keep milking. Got some liquidity sitting right up under there, pushing to that 4-hour support. Yeah, 753. And you about to either move and make something shake, or nothing. Well, looking at this structure-wise, this would be kind of difficult to identify. So what I would do is come delete, get rid of it. Major kilos, the black one support and resistance for it. We're gonna leave them on until we see some drastic reason changing, or until, you know, price action start breaking through structures, and then at that point you got the next 4-hour support right down here. So we could melt all the way back down there, or price action could push into this level and start producing candles like this right here, and then, you know, potentially you got a chance to get on back up to the top side. So, I missed my shorting opportunity so far, so I probably wouldn't execute Nathan on Bitcoin right now. Just reading price action, because that was a bomb entry. AU. Like we broke below that trend line. Let's see if we can maintain. 15 minutes pushing back into that trend line. Let's see what happens. If we mark this up the same way we did the other day, if this was edge high and I really don't like it, I'm just being theoretical. That was high, now the low. potentially. Let's see how that play out. If we close below this 50% and then start breaking lows, I'd like to see a big bearish candle close below here and then continue down to this level. Possible retracement, come back up, and then possibly catch the short from the retracement right here, and then potentially short into the resistance. I'm in the support, but it's gonna be ugly. It might be a long night. So yeah, that's a lot of ifs. So a lot of stuff has got to play out. Same pretty much setup I took over here. You see a lot more structure, a lot more detail on the 5 minute, but you know, if you ain't been in the market long enough to read the price action and say, okay, well, yeah, it's ultimately consolidating, but you know, that's why you have to wait, set up the potential scenario. You know, you want to see play out, and then if it don't line up the way you drew it up, then sit back and wait. Because this could just close back above and just push bullets, and then I'll be looking for a different type of play from up here. So, yeah. Flipping over to GJ. I hadn't analyzed GJ in a minute. Me and GJ used to rock hard. What is it? Delete. Excuse me. This is really tough price action too. Hello. It's a 4 hour chart. Close, reject. Potentially looking for a retracement on GJ. Let's see what the evidence looks like. Hello. Equal lows. Pushing back. I want to see price close above here first. 165.712. Ain't doing anything. I want to see what it do right there first. Then if you push back into all this, you got some more scramble. So next level. If you're looking for buys, you have to get up out of here and then potential target up here somewhere so you don't get smoked. So going through all this, you're gonna need some big confluence. That big ass candle back up in there. So if GJ got any news, USD got any news, Yen got any news, could potentially push through that. I have to watch that and see. Don't worry about gold. Let's see what NU looking like. NU bearish. Break a retest at a 4 hour low. Consolidated failure to break new lows or failure to create new lows. So potentially manipulation back up into the 1 hour low. And then see if it draw. Yeah. I need to figure out how to see the comments. Ooh, let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Ooh, yeah. Listen to that bag. I'll go back. I'll go around. Figure out how to see. Alright, cool. Let's do that look like. Okay. So if we do that, what do we get? Testing. Just looking, see how this looks. I don't see nothing more. This must be got a lag behind it. So where it is now, it's pretty much a full screen. I'm waiting for this to update. Cause I ain't got no background, man. I ain't got no video, man, or no screen, man. So I gotta do it all. I gotta do it. All right, cool. Okay, so potentially, yeah. And then let's see if we can. What happens if we do that? So I can see the chat. I'm trying to find somewhere to put it. Let's see. Maybe right down here. Let's see how that looks. Too bad on there too. Yeah. Testing. All right. Oh, I took the comments away again. I gotta figure that out. I gotta go over there. Let's see. All right, cool. So yeah, ooh, what time is it? 8:02. Uh-oh. You moving? Let's see what we got. Broke the trend line. Let's see the 5-minute play held up. Hell yeah. I didn't even hop in. Look at that. Smack. Okay, so now this is what I want to see. Break. What happened when getting hot zone? That's a nice little candle though. Easy little setup. Write it down, take a picture. 8 pips so far, down all the way down to here. 15 pips. Yeah. Infinity and beyond. That bit drop all the way down there. Super gas. Got that super gas. That's supreme. Let me drinking. Good. Let me get some of that. Dang, I should have got some of that. Not bad. 15 down here. Then all the way down to the daily support, about 25. So let's see how it closes. Now we're in the hot zone. What's up? Shout out to Shaky69.
Don't forget my name.
Shaky69 in the building. What's up, though?
What do you want on this bun, bread, shit?
I don't know how to make it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah. We getting that hot zone. Feet get hot. Hot feet. Anybody who plays plays sports, football, what do you call it? Youth football, they got a name for it. I can't think of the name of it. We can't get them hot feet. Getting that hot zone. See what happens. This ain't doing shit. Nathan. You better put 9 pills and retract it. So all the way back up. I wouldn't take the buys though. I'm gonna wait a little bit later to about 8:30, 8:45, 9 o'clock. That's what I kind of learned from this trade right here. yesterday. That's what I took away from it. Even though I was in the profits, I didn't close anything out. What I learned was, as my session create the high low that we are basing the trade based off of. If I would have waited, I knew price action had to pull back. I was not looking for long-term buys at all. I knew we had to pull back, but I didn't know how far, how deep we was gonna go from. So that's why I tried to snipe it from the bottom. And then when it took off, you start looking for targets. I already had this target definitely identified, but it fell short and it just dropped. So created my high, created my low. As we retested that high and was unable to break, I would have known that there wasn't enough gas in the market to go any higher bullish. Break and retest is one of the trade setups and ideas that I use consistently while trading the Asian session when identifying areas in the market the way I do, and that would have showed me simply price action pushed up, impulsing to the highs, came back down, impulsing to the lows, faded to create new highs, and potentially had a sell position right over here based off of this high, never been able to break. So originally, stops would have been something like this if you had the sell limit market execution. Potentially could have caught it from way up there on the lower time frame. But safe shorts would have definitely been over here as price action pushed up, rejection, wick. Next candle closed bearish. Next candle pushed very bullishly into this area, rejected and closed bearish. Last bullish push, the next one closed bearish, and then we started breaking lows. So potentially, theoretically, could have caught it from there. 15 pip stop from way up here. If you trusted the level, then potentially there, and then just targeted the lows back into the daily session, and then eventually, it did end up pushing for 49 pips. So if you had the right lot size on, then you're rich for a day, my friend. There you go. That's how you do it. Do it. So tonight we see what are we going to do. Do we create high or do we create low? Or do we go around in a circle and just waste time? Which one? Haha. It's up to you, my friend. But yeah, they shouldn't have gave me a microphone because I got some like little ADD, DHD or something. One of them letters, A, B, C, Q. They got so many different names for it nowadays. Yeah, it is what it is. So we waiting, because I don't trust. Yeah, I need to see some closure. So at this point, if I had taken this trade based off of getting in right here, I'd be feeling kind of nervous, kind of salty at this point, because that's definitely a rejection. Next candle is pregnant bullish. You have to pay attention to see if that candle does close bullish, because potentially now the next candle has range, from that through that wick to continue to go bullish. So, yeah. I have to pay attention to that. But overall, definitely wasn't enough range to try to really. You've been forcing the trade or slash, scalping, just because of how big this range is, and then you got a little support down here, resistance down here, and then higher time frame ones, a little higher time frame ones are a little bit further off. But let me see. I wanted to check the news and see what was crackling. Let me get this over. Australian dollar faces China PMI data. U.S. market open. European bourse back foot deal by pivots. Australian entity finds some confidence of be domestic data. Let's see. I want to see that. U.S. market open, European sentiment picked up, heading to the cash open amid encouraging Chinese COVID headlines. Yeah, let's see what happens. That is a rejection candle, but it does got some range now to push through. 5 minutes. 15 minutes not there, so yeah, definitely always back down. Yeah, look at all. Let's see it close. So what I'm looking for is spikes come down here, push back, till you can catch a short from right here, and then take it down into the daily support. That's iffy. The range on that is not real big, so you have to make sure it works $1 to eat here. If it gets all the way to the bottom, you're at 40 pips, but 16 to the top of the zone, and then the bottom of the 4 hour is 8 pips. I think that would be a safer trade, more or less. Let's see what I got on a hard time frame. He don't know. Yeah, this might just come down to retest. This might bounce back up. Let's delete that. All right, so looking at it on a higher time frame, still consolidating, printing barcodes left and right. Not real suggested trading material right here, but if you know how to really dig into the lower time frames, potentially can catch an idea just like I just had on this one. It's kind of rejecting right now, so being in a trade, you see it rejecting a level that you know it could reject, starting to make your stomach bubble a little bit, especially if you got top dollar, in the market at this point. But if you got the trade idea and you set it up and it does what you thought it was gonna do, then there it is. And then as you start to watch it, the money started to come in. Money started to come in, but I mean overall, I think it's more or less about learning how to identify what you can identify, watching one pair, learning your session times, learning when to be in front of the charts, when not to be in front of the charts, how to get off the charts if you're getting your feelings. I feel like it's a big part of it. Because I'm telling you, a lot of times you're getting your feelings, and that's when you lose all your bread. All your bread. And be frustrated. You look around like, who got the rent money? Who got the rent money? Next thing I see on the chart is liquidity building up right under here, equal lows. So first action could come out, manipulate, push up. It could come out and break through. Could do a lot of things, but right now it's still pushing bearish. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see if I can set something up more long term. Because right now the scalps were quite tempting. Because like I said, see that quite often. But yeah, I didn't get in just yet. Go back to the new one. About almost time to hit back to that gym. I'm trying to told you a whole 40 ounce just like that. Lolo and them had showed me how to do that. You gotta open up your throat muscle. Open up your throat muscle is literally slow. But yeah, it's about time to get back to that gym. Took the month of June off from just straight lifting. Working more on cardio, calisthenics, lateral movements. Trying to get my knees right. Yeah, because as you start to get older, you'll need buckles. I call them my brakes. At my size, if you don't take care of them, they start to wear down quick. And then with the brake pads they offer nowadays, I ain't really, I just turned 34. I ain't trying to, put them brake pads on just yet. So I'm trying to, maintain the ones I got. So I had to, put some work in. Little TLC. Oh, we could have caught her from the top. Oh, that sucks. Dang, bro. Let's see what we hit for. I still ain't. So 4 more entry. At 15 pips, could have took some profit right there. Then 24 pips, could have snatched some profit right there, but I ain't really trust it. Let's see what happened. I think we need more data to determine the high and the low. But that could have been it though, The end of this month, the data that's been printed in the beginning has been a little different, a little back and forth. Some of it is elongated. Some of it is, it gives you more of a range idea. Some of it is short and choppy like this. Looking back, you got this is more of a bigger range here. You got the short and choppy one back and forth. This one here, clear break and retest trades right over in here, getting active to the downside. Oh! And it just be so pretty when you be able to identify that and just get active and just, just see it come in. But unfortunately, when I come to the charts, it's only this little bit of data I'm trying to work with, that I'm trying to get active off of, or make a determination upon where I think this is ultimately going. So, as the data comes in, you just try to interpret based off of what you see looking left. That helps you build a picture to where you at right now. Tell you how to get active, how to bust them knuckles on them keyboards. So potentially, missed the breakout. So we're gonna see if we can catch the retest. Ooh, and I just got some Mexican chinchilla chonchillas delivered to the front door. Curtis Shaky 69, shout out Shaky 69. Yeah. Heat. Let's see how Bitcoin look. See how we would have held up. I would have had an entry. Once price action can't feel this week. I probably would have, if I was watching it live, probably caught it from right up under there. Especially if I thought that was the wick fill. Definitely first target's right at the top of that 4-hour support. But seeing how they starting to get choppy around these supports, definitely will want to see price action continue to push lower and closing through supports to continue to hold this trade. At this point, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, I probably would have been getting ready to start trailing. Yeah, I definitely would have been getting ready to trail stops. This 1 hour level starting to reject. That kind of, let's see what this 40 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. Let's see how this candle closes from this level. Yeah, I definitely would have been trailing stops as soon as I seen that. Oh yeah. So I probably at this point, if I would have actually took this trade, would have got had it. I would have been here with it, knowing that they're probably gonna get smacked, but at the same time, not taking a loss. And then closing in profit. So, depending on the lot size, take some off the table at this point. Would it pushed? Let me see, where is that? Is it better this way? So you're 26 down to so 250 of them things, 250 pips, something like that, 250, however you want to count Bitcoins, 250 counts or whatever is measured in. Yeah, so, nice little area, take some profits off, scalping it. Because ultimately, on the 15 minute, you are starting to shift the structure. Smack me in the mic. Hold on. Let me finish these fries. Excuse me. But ultimately, on the 15, you are starting to shift the structure, breaking through resistances. Price action pushed up, came down, tried to push up, couldn't go higher. Now, you all of a sudden broke through, came back, did not break the low. Gotta pay attention to that, did not break the low. So it might come off, this might pull back and then pump fake this wick again and then melt. Which, if it do, I will be sitting around and be waiting on that. You see a price action push back into that level one more again. Price action has been known to do that. And over here is another example. This, I saw a price action melt from up here. Saw this wick created. I was trying to buy. I think I took a buy from down here. Price action pushed up and I got clapped because I thought this was a liquidity grab. And then once it came down here, wigged me out, and I bought back up. But that's what I'm looking for over here. You got the first wick, this price action come up and wick again. Up this way, if push up, and then drop again, and then push one more time and manipulate and then melt. Exactly like it did this way, but it's upside down. 1, 2, 3 spikes, push up. And then go back bullish or continue to go bearish. So we'll see. Yeah. If it does, like I said before, you drop your idea. If the charts do exactly what your idea say, then you get active. Learn risk management. I know potential liquidity is building above that level, so you might even get a manipulation above these right here. So you have to be careful with that on that aspect, but potentially looking to see how far it will pull back. Then you got little head and shoulders starting to develop. I don't really trade in joints, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Head, or this is the shoulder, head, or it might spike down for my take profit to be the head. Again, give you the shoulder going back up. We're gonna see though. Let's get back over to AU. Okay, we got in the hot zone, starting to close through. Let's see if we push down and retrace. Maybe catch a retracement trade. Or catch a retracement. Yeah, retracement trade. Yeah, right. Hold on 1 second. giving out that supreme unleaded gas in the market. So that's one thing about psychology. Because I got cooked on this trade, I hesitated on this trade, and didn't get in. That's one of the things you have to be able to overcome and master to be good at trading is when your setup appears the same way this one pushed and pulled back. I knew this ain't the same. That ain't the trade, is it? I don't think it is. I think it's the other one. This one. The way this one pushed and pulled back to the 50. This was the trade I had in mind when looking at this. This is the same setup I did. Agent high, agent low, pull back to the 50%, and then impulse. This is the way it looked when it actually plays out. Stays above the 50 and doesn't, go back above. And this is where we pulled back to the 50, pushed up, came close back below, manipulated above, came back down, stopped out, and then so that's why I hesitated on this one. But this one looks a little bit more healthier. It is starting to exhaust into, we're gonna have to see some more candles close. Let's see how it play out. Since you've been gone, I could breathe for the first time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause of you, I could get what I want. Since you've been gone. I don't think that's how that shit go, but something like that. That's how it sounds in my head right now. Since you've been gone. Yeah, I can see the comments. If you typed in the comments, I can see it. Yeah. But so yeah, that man, dude, that gonna come back. We'll get active. Make some dollars, eh? If we don't continue down, we need to close below here first, and then potentially we can melt the rest of these candles down that way. It's kind of hard to see. Get with it over here. So this should have been a high zone. High zone. So we're gonna see how price action reacts after it pushes into this point. If we start getting big blue candles back up this way, then obviously it was too hot, it couldn't get through. So now you got to wait and see if it's gonna close below. And if it do, then bam, that could have been another entry. But your skills have got to be tight, my friend. Otherwise, you will get cooked, and all your money go down the drain. And you cannot blame me. I just give the idea. You execute your finger. You push the button. Yes. Give us free. Kind of forever. Ooh, that been drinking. Good. So potentially, if you was in this trade, it's a little rough, it's a little back and forth right now, but yeah, you could potentially be taking money off the table. It ain't a lot, but it's better than nothing. And you ain't really doing nothing but just sitting here looking at the computer screen. So, yeah, I would have took a little bit of that, a little gas money for the week, little damn groceries for the month. I want to see how this reacts though before I get active. I'm about to go and finish mashing on this sandwich right quick though. I'll be right back. Oh yeah. If anybody watching, hit that like button, subscribe. Cause yeah, I'm trying to come back, go live more often. Once I get the software system down, I'll make it more, you know, presentational, I guess. But right now it's just live and raw. Pretty much trial and error right now, figuring it out because I ain't nobody to show it to me. I could YouTube and let them show me how to do it, but overall, I always feel like it's better to go through it and figure out the ups and downs the hard way, and then that way if you had to troubleshoot later on, you know exactly where to go to. Yeah. All right. I'll be back in a minute. Goddamn gnat in here. I'm about to get busy with him. Oh yeah, another reason I ain't take these shorts. Price action pushed up close above structure. It's minor level structure, but overall, it still did it. And then it's failing to break the low. So that's another reason I didn't really trust the short. So that's why I want to wait. I probably won't be on here till about 9:30, but I'm gonna wait till about 9:30 before I really do, eventually make a decision on whether I'm gonna get into the market or not. Right now, it's a hard no because it ain't doing a bunch of nothing, and I got stuff to do. I got a place to be. I got things to see. So mind your business. If you know about that, then you know about that. But if you don't, mind your business. Yeah, and just keep rocking like that. So let's see what happens right here. Well, we got some gas coming out of that hot zone. Let me bust one, another bite on this sandwich. Shout out to my mama. I see in the in the in the let me get that ass. I see in the comments. If I get this right, then we can go on vacation for a long time. So yeah. If I get it wrong, then I'm gonna need a couple dollars. Put on lunch fare back there. Cause yeah, my knees hurt. It ain't nothing. 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 Let's see. USD. What did he talk about? Checking the news is important because when you get to bigger, well, to me, it's important because when you get to bigger levels, some of the information that's printed off on here kind of determines which way prices is going to go, or it helps push through certain zones. It causes the influence of these bigger drops versus this, small and choppy stuff. So, I want to take this like this. Bam, let's see how it's going 1 hour. All right, cool. So let's see if this. No, that wouldn't have closed yet. So let's see. This will be a bumper ride too. Overall, not really interested in either one. Depending on how this shifts right here. I see on 15 minutes. We did break the previous bearish candle's high, so as you can see, a bigger pullback. Yeah, definitely let this candle close 15 minutes. You got 4 minutes left on the candle, 8:40. So far, we think we got the agent high, potentially the agent low. Read at 9 o'clock. I think I'm probably hang on to it for about 20 more minutes, see what happens. See if I can come up with a trade outside of this one I already missed. Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, I'm about to go finish speaking to this chicken sandwich right quick. I'll be right back. All right, so at this point, we're looking to see if price action closes above here. If it does, potentially going back there. If it doesn't, potentially could add a small position here. We'll retest the lows and continue to go more bearish. Let's see what happens. All right, so agent high to let's see if we can call this the new agent low. We pull back, we are closing above the 50% of this entire range from this part here to this part right down here. Potentially, just like the trade, I showed a couple days ago. A couple minutes ago, where price action went and weaked me out and then continued in my direction. That could be about to be what is happening right here. We just gotta wait and see. I'm potentially about to get active. As soon as I need to see what I need to see. If it don't break down right here, the next area I'm looking to break down from is up here. We can delete that. And this to make it a little more clear. At this point, I don't really need this. So yeah, looking to see if it closes above here first. If it starts to go back big this way, might hop in. If it closes above, then I'll be looking to enter from probably somewhere over here. Let's see what happens. And that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Alright, cool. Yeah. Starving. Like Marvin. Overall, I don't think these are market conditions you really should try to play in unless you know what you're doing. And then, oh, yeah. Do we should structure here? Yes or no? Definitely let this kind of close. Or if it starts to flip bearish, potentially take a short back into the lows. I can see that. So potentially, if let's see, let's check out the FIFA. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Oh, is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? Can we get in? Can we get in? Oh, there it goes. Oh, look at it, Jim. Let's see. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Yeah. Not yet. I ain't get in yet. Hold on. I almost hit that button. Let's see. It's still really bullish. Ooh, I think I'm waiting for a bearish close. So, I was about to get ready to short the market from here, but this is still pretty bullish. Let's wait for a gray candle to close and see if that's potentially going to be the way. Because right now, you'd be selling into a bullish market and you just giving back money you ain't really get back. So let's wait and see. Got 3 minutes for this candle to close. Don't be driving in the mud, talking to the mic, bro. I ain't never been one to sit back and be like no DJ or nothing, be talking to the mic, entertain people. you know, and if we next to each other, we in company, then yeah, most definitely. But on the mic, it's a little different, a little weird, because it's playing back in your head and it's playing in your head, and then you don't really know how people reacting on the other side, so you're just kind of talking to the screen, and yeah. But you just come up with some good material, because yeah, you might go crazy just looking at yourself, talking to yourself the whole time. Yeah, and that's why I didn't hit that sell button just yet, because that is still pushing. So we're gonna see. Because if we close above here, then yeah, potentially could be going back up this way. But not in yet. I think it's probably best let that 15-minute close, 7 minutes. Checking this net. That bitch bug my nerve. Ooh, I need some music. Some music. I don't know nothing about that. I've been smoking section OROUS, yeah. GL. It took me a minute to catch on to what bro was spelling. Cause spelling was my first subject back in the day. I was stronger in the maths and the sciences, and then social studies and all that. But when it came to that spelling, no buddy, that wasn't my job. I knew to dedicate more brain cells to the math side because the spelling, you can just, oh yeah, my bad. Um, yeah, it wasn't me. I can read pretty good sometimes. Sometimes. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, yeah, go ahead and close on up so we can get in. Ooh, that could have been the quick route. Ooh, kill him. Let's see. Ooh, break that low up. Let it close. 43 seconds. All right, so potentially, if this kind of close to that one, I should already hit the button. Let's wait and see if it manipulates anymore. Before we get in there. Range is not real big, especially with that bitch drinking like it is now. Come on, cut. Yeah, cuz, you fucking up my money, cuz. You wasn't supposed to go yet, bro. You supposed to wait for me, bro. Damn, I missed it again. Oh, let's see. Oh, is it a pump fake? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Can I get it one more? Is it gonna show it to me? Pull back a little bit higher. Let me get in. Man, I want it from right low. Damn, so I tried to catch it. What time is it? 8:55. That's whack, man. Whack. And it might push back up anyway, so it might be a blessing in disguise. Let's find out. We need to close below here to determine that. Yeah, we need to come on down. But still, man, that's whack, man. That could have been me, my $100 for the day. Easy, in and out. Bam, bam, caboodle. 200 if the money was right. 14, 23, but it is what it is. Crack them tomorrow. Let's see. I can't believe we hit the button. Got to go hesitating. This is a 5 minute. I think this is gonna melt. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, with the way these market conditions are, it's tough to be 100 on this back and forth because it come down, go up. You think it's about to go again and push back up. You think it's about to go again and push back up. You think it's about to go again and push back up. You think it's about to go again and push back up. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's tough. But pull back just a little bit more. Stall out. I'm gonna try it again. Right here. 768. If it taps 768, I'm getting in. Getting it. And I'm about to get up off that thing. Oh, it's about to melt. Let me break the load and I'm getting in. Show me something. Come on. Stop playing with me, boy. Oh. I'm in there. We gonna see what happens. It might get goofy on me. Let's see what happens. It's risky business right here, so ain't no guarantees on this. This is the way I like it right here. This is why I think I'm gonna go short term. So this is why I'm playing. I missed the first entry from up here. I missed it again. Pull back. Oh, yeah. I would have liked to see it come all the way up there, but exhausting. I'm gonna hit the sell button. Let's see what happens. Oh, we got 11 pip start, 18 pip take profit. If it keep going, it keep going. If it don't, then manage your risk. This is also brought to you by Big Booty Hoes ENT, Slap a Lot Records. We in the building. One time for the Brewers. I don't know why price action always want to play around when I want to get in the market. Any other time, it would have been milking. Doing what they wanted to do. Going where they wanted to go. When I get in, they want to play. Oh, we had a chance to catch it from up there, but that was a stupid entry. I didn't trust it just yet, though, but yeah. Let's see what happens. It might break. I don't know. We got a little liquidity right here, so I might just come down and wick and then shoot back up. So let's see what happens. I'm here. My shirt, my belt, my shoe. They come from Fendi. They rat and fit in my jeans, on rocking skinnies. And that's how you set them up. Knock them down, bowling pins, roll them around. Yeah. I did get in on that one. So we're going to see how it holds up. Yeah. Finger on the button can't tell me nothing. If it does get down here and start wicking back, I will get out. So check your own pockets. Don't check mine, because I know what mine doing. And yeah, if it do look funny for the minute, I get out. But right now, I'm in. I can't believe all these entries that lined up. And it's the first one. Well, I guess, over time, I had to let it, soak in a little bit more, because I done got slapped too many times, just like up over here. Oh man, I was so hot. I wasn't upset because I knew it had to pull back. I just didn't know how far. But coming down here, I knew I was waiting for the short. As soon as it would have wicked through this level, I was looking for the shorts. But that would have been a nice trade. And then now we're trying to see if we can break through support and break through support and break through support and break through support. Watch that thing drop on out. Let's see what they're gonna do. If it start acting funny for the minute right over here, then you gotta get on through. Cause it could reverse at any time. I ain't interested in no drawdown, so no drawdown game. I ain't interested in none of that. Oh, let's see if it act funny for the minute. See when they start dancing like that, I don't like that. Don't be dancing, bro. Just push on through. Let me get paid so I can go in the other room and do what I need to do over there. Cause I'm tired of watching these charts. These counters are pretty slow. But yeah, definitely had ample opportunity to potentially get in. I'm not upset with this entry, but I just know definitely could have got better. Definitely could have been already cashing out, taking money off the table, getting ready for tomorrow. Simple. Come in, watch charts for a couple minutes, make a couple dollars, and get on through. Go in there and do what I got to do. Big man in there. He been terrorizing. His nickname's the General. Walk around and patrol everything. I got about 25 kids. 12 baby mamas. Yeah, so if you know anything about having a baby's mother, then you know some of the things I could have been, especially damn, what's the word I was looking for right there? I don't know, I forgot. Shit, I was thinking about the word and forgot the word. How the hell that happened? Come on, man. Come on. Let me go and get a little ice cream money, man. Go ahead and push on down and stop tap dancing, man. That's what we're looking at right here. We got support. We got support. We got potential support. We trying to push through that support like a knife cut through bottom, but it ain't falling. Oh, it's 9 o'clock already. Okay. Come on with it, song. If it start getting fun with the minute, we'll close. We got 10 minutes for a candle close. We did break the low. I ain't really interested in no pullbacks. It is what it is. Yeah. Let me hop in. Let me hop in. Trade in the wind. I'm gonna be a rapper one day. That's what I'm gonna do when I grow up. Be a rapper. Be the dopest rapper. And put me a CD out on 8-track. And give me a rotary phone when I get rich. And y'all gonna have to call me on the rotary phone. And I'm gonna get some AOL too. If you don't know what AOL is, then you go ahead and log off of this stream. Come on, man. So just imagine, once your account gets to where you can financially stand on it and pay all your bills or your financial duties and responsibilities just from doing this. Talking to this microphone, snorting, and eating tortilla chips for a couple hours and then get on through, because yeah, you can change some stuff around in your life. Oh, the more this shit drop, the more I get frustrated that I didn't take this damn shot from way up here. Even if it do turn around, you still got more leverage, more leeway from being way up there versus right here. Oh man. Should have got active. Should have got active. Let's see. Yeah, at that point, yeah. We'll start taking money off the table. I don't like this. Come on, get on through, baby. Do what you supposed to do. Do what you came here to do and stop playing around. Do it like Mama showed you. Come on. Stop playing, man. I mean, we show them how we do it. We train for this. Come on. We was in the backyard all night. Come on. Get out there and perform how you supposed to perform. If you was born in the 90s, that's how your parents talk to your ass all the time. Get your ass out there and do it how Mama showed you how to do it now. Give me no lip, I hit you in the eye. And back then, you really could get hit in the eye. It wasn't no the people over there gonna call them folks and your parents for hitting you in the eye. You just got everybody be looking around and they just keep on going by their day. But nowadays, yeah, you going on the river. Back then, you just had to catch it. And then the worst part about it, you couldn't do nothing about it but just take it. I wish you would swing back. Oh, yeah, see this risk activity, we don't like that right there. Start playing, man. Yeah, see if this closing the blue, it's time to get on through. Cause it might push back high. It's got a minute left. We need to close bars. Close bars. Just to be a liquidity grab on the 5 minute. What time is it? Oh. So we can let this one and the next one close, yeah. We see two more. Candle close. So this one at 9:10. And then The 915 candle. As long as that bitch ain't gonna rocket to push way back up there or something. But yeah, so we're gonna make a decision based off that. This candle, closing time is right over here, 1 minute, 7 seconds. We'll watch this one close and then see what the next one hit for. I'm up a little bit right now. Yeah, bring that chin, bring my retest. I mean, they could do something. Yeah, after this, I'm about to slide, boss. I'm about to slide. Especially if it close below, I'm definitely about to slide. Daily support, 4-hour support. Oh, TP1 got smashed. Yeah, so if your lot size is big enough, at that green line, take some money off the table. TP1 got smashed. Let's see. Yeah. Hit my shirt, my belt, my shoes. They go, yeah. They ready to fit in my jeans. I'm rocking chickens. I'm walking up and bossing, you know I'm blending. Come on, do what you supposed to do, man. Come on. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Going in your direction. Healthy candles. Push on through. Do what you need to do. Yeah, so that little liquidity that was up under that 4-hour low just got grabbed. So if this candle start getting funky, start going back bullish, we can go ahead, collect some of that bread and get on up out of there, Anything is better than the red. And the red is when you take a loss. Even if you don't make but 2 pennies off of this trade. Anything is better than back up here in the red. At this point, let me see where we at. I'm about to slide stops and profit. Cause we coming to the big daddy of the zones. And then this is the point in my trading career where I need to get better at the trailing stops. Cause overall I wanna leave them where they at. But if price pulls back, then I'm out of the trade at a loss. And if I trail them, then the structure hasn't necessarily built up well enough for me to say, okay, if price comes back to here, retest, then I can be safe. And we haven't had a pullback this way yet, but it's starting to leave this zone. We are closing below this 4-hour support right over here. When you zoom out, that's what it looks like a smaller time frame. When you zoom out to the bigger time frames, this is what it actually looks like. The support right over here, pushing below it. We got a support right down over here. So if this candle can push, then we potentially could drink all the way down here, which is 68,301, which is about 28 pips away. So not bad, especially for an Asian session. Especially after missing those previous entries. Yeah, and get on through. Like I've been saying, get on through. Melted. See, it takes time to definitely be able to come in here and look at this and be like, oh yeah, this is about to go that way because of this. It took me forever to get to this point right here. It seemed like forever. Yeah, especially at the coming in the game. How I came in the game with the company I did is like losing money after losing money after losing money after losing money after losing money. And I still lose money today. Like you see right here, I lost money right there last night. But this is making up, for the trade from last night. We're going into profits now. Whereas last night we went into profits and it came right back. This right here happening to me again is in the back of my mind. So right now I'm kind of tentative. But it is what it is. We had a thought, we had an idea. This played out. This ended up working. We hit that hot zone. We pulled back. Hot boy, bling, bling, bling. We pulled back, and then we got to the downside. We didn't get the exact entry we wanted. We didn't hop in when we knew we should have hopped in. We got cold feet, and then it started back pushing. But it is what it is. Tomorrow, maybe we can smack them like that from way up there. Put a little bit more money on the table, make a little more money on the back end, and then just keep moving like that. Let it be what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna let this run for about 15 more minutes. That's a 1-5 of them things because I got things to do over in the other room. Yeah, because at this point, if you on the trade and you watching it live or you watching the feed or the back test or however you want to get down with it, you can see how, analyzing, taking the time, looking at the charts from a broad perspective, and then zoom into small time frames can show you how you get active. And it does the same stuff over and over again. It just does it in a different way. You have to pay attention to the different ways that it does what it's doing over and over again. And the more and more time you spend looking at the same instrument, the more and more you'll be able to identify and see what cycle is in of doing that same thing over and over again. And yeah, when you catch them like this right here make your eyes water because you like, damn, I should have put more money in.